So on huge demand, this is the second video in Raftaar series, that is SA 501 in 5 minutes. Let me tell you, this is best suited for the last minute revision. Alright, if you want to see my detailed videos, we already have one shot revision videos and Brahmastra revision videos also. But let me tell you again, 100 likes will bring the next video. Alright, yes, I have the best Raftaar notes and question bank for all the standards and other chapters also. Chalo, SA 501 in 5 minutes. Now when I say SA 501, alright, it deals with existence and condition of inventory, completeness of litigation and claims, and presentation and disclosure of segment information. When I say existence and condition of inventory, notes are very sorted. There are two procedural questions. See, it is not dealing with valuation. So it is only dealing with physical verification of inventory as on year end. That also you are supposed to do only when inventory is material. There are two procedural questions. One is planning attendance at inventory count. This is only for you to remember broadly. Don't by heart everything over here. This is only for your understanding. When later, these are the points to be considered for planning the inventory count. Next, performing procedures, very important. When we talk about performing procedures, that means when you actually go for physical verification as on year end, when you attend the physical inventory count, you have to do EOTIP. Means first you evaluate the management's instructions and procedures to control the inventory count. Then you observe the count procedures. Then you do the test counting. Then you inspect the inventory to test the condition and perform the checks to tally the final inventory records with the actual inventory count results. When it comes to practical possibilities, there are 4 practical possibilities. First, that management is requested to count procedures on a date other than the date of financial statements. In that same, this OTIP will happen, but there will also be a reconciliation between the count date and the date of financial statements, let us say between 25th March and 31st March. Second practical possibility, auditor is unable to attend. Let me tell you, management is ready, auditor is unable to attend. Very important case study also. Auditor is unable to attend due to unexpected circumstances. Then in that case, you will have to go for a physical account as on alternate date. You will have to perform procedures on intervening transactions. That means the transactions occurred in between, and you will have to take a written representation from the management. Third practical possibility, that attendance is impracticable. In that case, you please perform alternate procedures. Means genuinely it is not possible for you to visit the inventory location till the date of auditor's report. Perform alternate procedures. After that also, if evidence is not available, then modify the opinion. Then inventory under custody and control of third party, based upon materiality and risk of material misstatement, you will perform one or both of the following, either confirmation or inspection, or confirmation or inspection, or both. Alright. Now there are some really good inventory case studies which I put as LMR questions over here. Alright, over here there is a temporary problem, so this is not impracticable. Then there is one more case study where it is very clear that when it comes to inventory which is lying with third party and it is not a reliable third party, so you will perform confirmation, inspection, both. In fact, confirmation will not be reliable. That is with respect to inventory. Now next, completeness of litigation and claims. Procedures to identify litigation claims, only identify litigation claims, not analyze litigation and claims. I am crew, you will conduct inquiry of in-house legal counsel, minutes of meeting, then whatever communication exchange between entity and external legal counsel, you will review the legal expense accounts, and you will have a direct communication with external counsel, and you will take a written representation from the management. But when it comes to direct communication with external legal counsel, if you see I have put a 2 asterisk mark, you will request management to prepare a letter of inquiry which will be sent by the auditor requesting external legal counsel to communicate directly with the auditor. Management refuses, you will go to those statutory governance. Management agrees but lawyer does not respond, then you will perform alternate audit procedures. There is one question of Sunita in the module where Sunita has herself sent the mail directly to the lawyer, which is incorrect. She should have asked management to prepare the letter of inquiry. That is a very good question. Next, presentation and disclosure of segment information. A procedural question, if it is asked, then only 2 procedures. Whatever methods are used by the management for segment information, you will understand the method, evaluate the method, test the application of such methods, and you will perform analytical procedures to see the changes from the previous year. And when it comes to examples of segment information, then you solve 1 or 2 questions in Index, you will automatically get the answer. But I have put it as an LMR question over here. Alright, so there are good number of LMR questions. My favorite LMR question is this one, where management has given instructions for inventory count and you have to evaluate the instructions. The best question that you could ever see. Very practical question where management has given wrong instructions for the inventory count. Let me tell you that physical verification of inventory can be connected with clause 2A of CARO 2020, where auditor has to comment in CARO regarding the procedure and verification, where management at least has to count once in a year that inventory which is as on year end. Plus it can also be connected with bank audit drawing power discussions in non-SE chapter. 100 likes for the next video. I will see you on the other side. Thank you so much.